Right now, there's another big tech announcement to tell you about. Our resident tech expert, Stephen Miana, owner of That Computer Store, is here. Stephen, this time it's not Apple, but Windows.
It is not Apple, but Windows. Cranking it to 10, ladies and gentlemen.
Why 10? We've had 8. Why 10?
Yeah, this is the announcement for Windows 10. The first question on everyone's lips seems to be, what about 9? Where did that go? Apparently, this is such a big thing for Microsoft. It's such a huge, from a ground-up perspective, that they're cranking it straight to 10. They're skipping 9.
And cranking it straight to 10. Okay, so will 10 have some of the issues that 8 had, or is it supposed to fix that?
I think the answer to both of those questions is yes.
All right.
You know, we saw yesterday at the press release some technical preview stuff that was pretty exciting.
We do have that video too.
The most exciting thing for me was that it looked like Windows 7 with the good bits of Windows 8. And there actually are some good bits to Windows 8, despite what some people will tell you. You know, the live tiles that give you up-to-date information. That's exciting. They're bringing back the start menu. They talk about the duality that was in Windows 8. You know, you had like the Metro UI, and then you had the classic Windows 7 desktop, and it was kind of confusing. They're going to put the two together so that if you're on a desktop, you're going to have the desktop UI. If you're on a tablet device, then it's going to seamlessly and magically change to kind of the tablet feel so that you can get the most out of your device. Productivity is kind of the big thing that they're talking about. Yeah.
One thing that they mentioned is the Internet of all things. So you touched a little bit about how does it work. So what else can we expect out of Windows 10?
Well, you know, the Internet of Things is it's kind of a buzzword that's come into to its own. It talks about, you know, your thermostat is internet connected, and you have a tablet, and I have a smartwatch that's internet connected, and my new high tops, whatever. Windows 8, Nike, if you're listening. Windows 10 is designed to run on, as they say, the widest variety of platforms ever, which is kind of a big thing. You know, Android's on a lot of stuff, so they're talking about phones and tablets and desktops and convertibles and not convertible cars.
So they all look the same on all the devices, though?
Well, no, and that's kind of the cool thing. You know, the experience is going to be tailored to the device. But, and this is really a big thing, a programmer can write an app for Windows, not for my Windows desktop or my Windows phone. You know, right now with Apple, you have, you know, Mac OS X apps. You have apps for iOS. This is designed to let you run an application across all those platforms, and it's supposed to, you know, seamlessly kind of work together, which is exciting. You buy a game, you can play it on your phone, you can play it on your desktop, your spreadsheet software, whatever.
So when's the release date? When can we expect this to hit the stores?
They are saying late 2015, which I think they need to take the time, do it right, you know. But, and this is really cool, if you go to preview.windows.com, you can become a Windows Insider. Basically, they're taking a note from before. You can test this, help shape this, give them feedback, and try and make it a better.
That's really a good point that they're doing it before it launches, because, you know, especially when you're trying to rush something out, and then there's problems.
Yeah, don't squeeze it out. Just do it when it's right. And you know, they did that with 7 and 8, the preview program, and it really did help shape those products. So yeah, preview.windows.com, become a Windows Insider.
All right, here it is. Windows 10, first Apple, now Windows. We'll see who's next. Maybe Samsung. Well, they are coming out with a new one.
That's right.
All right, Steve Miana, owner of That Computer Store. Thanks so much for stopping by.
Thanks for having me.